The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
And Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Crossed into the box. Oh, he's been caught napping. Could move up a gear here. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is good alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That'll be a throw. And it's made its way to him. Bullets and a chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
And that's just...
And the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And they've got their lead back. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Melbourne City really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, important interception. Pele. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Looking for the run. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. He's got tall. It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Now it's Isak. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Isak. That's the throw. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nice looking ball. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And that should get the job done. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Melbourne City have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now it's Neymar. Mbappe! Mbappe! And here's Rafael Leao, and one more try! And he's really put himself on the line here. Melbourne City with the corner, they're first.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Rafa. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Once more they've done it! And the referee brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Por favor, eviten estacionar alrededor del estadio. Gracias por su cooperación.
So it's back to business. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Seedorf. Melbourne City finding their passes. And that's an excellent interception. Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Knocks it into space. Melbourne City have their third corner. Cleared away. Ronaldinho. Boca Juniors Looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Isak gets into some space. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Calafiori did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Look at the space here. Boca Juniors can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Isak. Calafiori defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gullit gets his head on it! Goal! Boca Juniors! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 22. Número 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 15.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Entran.
Caught offside
número
that time.
11. Número 6.
Well, that's certainly more
Número
like it. They
20.
can't let the intensity
Número
drop now,
25.
Peter.
They're coming
Número
again and
Se está
again.
realizando
They
un
just need
cambio.
to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Cruyff. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Gerrard. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now this could be a chance. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now that's well seen too. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Lahm, can he get on the end of this? Gullit is in a really good position out wide. Lahm receives it in a good position here. Good read, needed to be.
Boca Juniors surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Gullit. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Platini. Shifted it to the flank. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Seedorf. And here's Cruyff. And this is Gullit. Cruyff. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Oh, super ball!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Mateus. And it's Lam. Now, can they get him away? Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Boca Juniors really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrarán los horarios de los trenes de todas las estaciones cercanas.